guys, so if you're watching this video, you are interested in running some sort of power on your kayak for a camera in the back or a fish finder, or maybe you're just wanting to charge your cell phone while you're out on the water. This is the unit you've been looking for. You have just stumbled upon gold, my friend. This unit has been out for about a week and I finally got my hands on one and I love it. Now, there are tons of kayak battery boxes on the market and there's some DIY builds that you can do yourself. I personally have one on my channel, built a battery box last year, had it on my Vibe. It works great for what I want it to do, but this is like having that and then a whole lot more. We're gonna take this over to the bench real quick and I'm gonna open it up, show you the insides of it, show you all the extra add-ons that this comes with, and let you guys know why I honestly think that this is gonna be the best kayak battery box on the market for 2019. Let's go over to the bench. All right, so before we get into the guts of this thing and I open it up and show you how it's built and all that, I wanna go over what you can expect it to come with when you order yours. So first of all, of course, you're gonna get the Yak and Shack Power Box. It's pretty much all self-contained inside the box, but they also ship some extra stuff that comes along with it. You will be getting an SAE cigarette lighter adapter, and what this is for is you'll be able to plug this into your cigarette lighter port and have the SAD adapter to plug to your fish finder or whatever you're using. Most kayaks and boats use these SAE adapters. It's just like on the Yak Power system, which we installed last week in last week's video. I put the full Yak Power system on Chris's boat and it completely uses, every plug is an SAE plug. So next week we're going to be adding the Yak Power full setup to my boat. I think I'm going to go with the step up that we did last week, and we're going to install it in my boat. And what I'm going to be able to do is use this little adapter that they sent with the kit, plug this up when I get on my boat, and plug this directly into a Yak Power port and power my whole boat. I'll be able to run my lights, my everything. This is made to run your your depth finders, your GoPros off the back, charge your phone. Now these batteries are not designed to run trolling motors. They do have one, I'm told by the guys over at Icehold Power. They're building one of those. They're in the works with it right now. They're getting some tweaks out on it, and it's going to be coming in the near future. So keep your eye out on that if you're going to be running trolling motors on your kayak. But if not, if you're just needing to run depth finders and your GoPros and charge your phones and little stuff like that, this is what you want to look for. So anyway, you're going to get the cigarette lighter port with the SAE plug on it. That's awesome. They're also sending out this little cigarette lighter port here that's got a red and black terminal connector on it. So what you can do with this is, if you plug this into your cigarette lighter port and say you want to run a bilge pump, or you have to run, a lot of guys like to run those live well banks, those Hobie live well banks, or they got some other ones that are not Hobie, but they run those on the back, and those usually have a black and red wire. But what you do is you just plug this into your box and run your wires straight to this and tighten it down, and it's just a quick connection so you can run things on your boat. Very cool. Those things are really handy to have on the boat. I can't believe they just send this stuff extra with the box. So you get those two things. You also get an approved charger for your battery. They've done all the guesswork out of it. They know exactly what charger is needed for your battery, and they send it along with it so you can keep your battery box charged up at all times. They also send you a couple of Icehold Power stickers. Very cool decals. I like them a lot. I love their logo. It's really sweet. They send you a couple of those stickers, and they send you the instructions on how to charge your box. It tells you a little information about the box and about the batteries that are used inside the box. Very cool stuff with all their contact information at the bottom. And yes, they are made in the US, right here in the old United States. Also, they send you a couple of fuses, because there are inline fuses that I'm going to show you here in just a minute inside the battery box. So if something happens and you get a short in a unit, if you've got something plugged into this box that goes underwater, or something goes bad, instead of messing up your battery, it's just going to pop the fuse. And they actually send you like 2 or 3 fuses in the box with it. So that's really cool. And I keep saying and they keep adding all this stuff, which is really neat of them. Usually companies, if you buy their box, that's all you're going to get. You got to buy the charger separate, you got to buy all these other things separate. They throw all this stuff in with it just in case you need it. So they send 2 more switches, and I even contacted him when I opened up my package and said, hey man, there's a couple of extra switches in my box. I think they accidentally got thrown in there, or are these going to come with it? And he said, yeah, man. He said, these are the same switches that are right here on the box. They light up in blue. But they just want to be on the safe side. They send you a couple of extra ones just to, you know, throw in your boat, throw in your garage, in your toolbox or something. And God forbid anything ever happened to these switches, you've got identical matches to pop in there, and you don't have to try to figure out and find exactly what they use. So I think that's really cool of them. And that brings us to the box itself. The box itself, as you can see, the top has an awesome logo on it. And what's really cool about this logo is it glows in the dark. So say you've got this thing strapped to your kayak all day and the sun's just brightening it up, you know, the sun's just on top of it all day long. At night, this thing is going to glow and you're going to see their logo, and it's really freaking cool. I got to test it out last night. I put a bright light on it and turned the lights off in the garage, and man, this thing really glows. But I think it'd be pretty neat. So like if you go kayak camping and it's had the sun on it all day long, and it's in the back of your boat and you need to get it out of the back of your boat, or you're looking for it, you'll be able to find it really easy. You know, just sitting in the back of the boat, so you can grab it and take it to camp with you. All right, so on the top of the box, we have, you'll see 2 switches, 1 on each side, and 2 ports on each side, and everything is labeled. The center switch on this side actually activates the LED light that's on the side of the box, which is really handy and it's super bright. So you have to turn the power on to the box. Once you turn the power on, you'll see that your ports actually light up so you can use them at night. And this is the dual 3.0 quick charge USB ports, which are very, very cool. And then this side right here has the built-in voltmeter with 2, those are also 3.0 ports right there. So you've got 4 3.0 USB ports and the actual voltmeter on in the middle of that. So that's pretty sick. This side of the box, you have 2 cigarette lighter ports, or whatever you want to call them. They're 12-volt power ports. 1 on each side. They have the blue LED lights on the inside as well. And then when you flip on your switch right here, you've got your very bright, I don't know if you can tell how bright that is, but that's a super bright LED. And you can just turn it on and turn it off. And that's what it looks like on the outside. For the side or the front of the box, up here by the handle, you'll see the 2 latches. These 2 latches are watertight and they're lockable. So you've got your little spin knobs right here on each side. Turn both of those locks, and then you have to pull up these latches to get it open. If you don't turn those locks, you're not going to be able to open up this box. And when you open up the box, I guess I can show you like this. Oh, you have the inside very neatly done. You can tell everything is very professional looking. Everything is done to spec. Like, I love the way they built this box on the inside. And every box you order from them, you're going to pick out the battery that you want, so the prices will vary. This is a 10 amp hour lithium battery in my box, and I know that I think they're coming out with a 20 amp hour lithium battery, so it's going to be like double this. And by the way, if I didn't mention, these things weigh nothing. I mean, nothing at all. So, but you can see here's the inline fuse. It's tucked down on the side. Everything's hooked to the battery right there. There's styrofoam all the way around and on the top, so you can drop this thing, you can kick it, and you can throw this thing in the lake. It's just gonna float around. It's not gonna get water in it because of the tight seal all the way around it. I mean, this is just insane how awesome, you know, how well thought out these boxes are. But what I like about it is in the foam on each side, they have these cutouts on both sides that you can pop out, or you can just kind of stick your hand in there and wedge them open. And the stuff that they sent with you, instead of having to, you know, put them in a bag somewhere or in the cup holder of your kayak, you can literally take these cutouts out and put your stuff that you're going to use inside the box next to the battery. So I thought that was really cool. I mean, being able to keep everything that you need for this battery box right here inside the battery is really awesome. But I'm going to link everything that I've talked about today. Like I said, there will be multiple battery options for these boxes, so the prices will vary on the box that you get. So they've got smaller batteries, they've got lithium batteries, they've got regular batteries, you know. So you just pick the battery option that you want, and then they build the box for you. The boxes will look like this. It'll just be a choice of which battery, you know, you go with on the inside. So I'm gonna link this actual box in the video description below. Make sure you go check it out. I'm also gonna link their website and their Facebook page, so you can go on there, check them out. They've got some really cool videos of this when it was in the testing process, of them just like chunking this box around, throwing it, and I think they threw it in like a bathtub or out on the lake, and it just floated around, you know. And they really put these things through their paces before they released them to us. And I honestly think this is going to be the hottest item for kayak fishing, or just kayaking in general, for 2019. I'm so glad that I got my hands on one of these when they first come out, especially since I'm fixing to be adding that yak power system to my boat. I'm gonna be able to just throw this on my boat and plug it up anytime I want, and it'll run everything on my boat, you know, everything but a trolling motor, like I said. But they are in the works. He told me that they are in the works right now of building a trolling motor style battery just like this. So it's going to be a little bit bigger, but it's going to be designed for running trolling motors on kayaks. So I'm looking forward to that one in the future too. I'm super pumped about this one. I'm going to finally get to wire it up to my kayak, get my Hobie built like I've been wanting it, and it's going to be really fun. All right, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you hop down in the video description, click the links, check these guys out. Go get you one of these awesome battery packs for your kayak. If you're new to this channel, make sure you check out some of my other videos. If you like what you see, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.